Hey everybody, welcome back to the Slimefun tutorial with your host Boomer, and today we are here to feature a brand new add-on from Cephy called Networks. The best way I can describe this is cargo meets chess terminal meets Boomer. There's so much of this, you guys, I'm telling you, you're going to love this. Let's get started. There are 13 machines that we're going to look at as part of Networks. First and foremost is the controller. The controller is just like a cargo manager. As a matter of fact, it has a cargo manager as part of its crafting recipe. Optic glass is simply glass with synthetic emerald. Optic cable is simply glass with copper wire. So it costs just a tiny bit more, but it acts just like your cargo manager. The network bridge acts simply like a cargo node. As a matter of fact, it has a cargo node as part of its recipe. Finally, the monitor. This is the actual device you have to connect storage units to in order to move items in and out. Whereas the bridge can extend your network to a different location, and you can connect monitors to the bridge. The monitor is what actually is going to move the items, and this has the actual cargo motor to move the items back and forth. These first three blocks are not interactable. There's nothing for you to do other than place them down and allow them to perform their function. From here on in, everything else you can interact with. The importers and exporters are just like cargo nodes, just like an input and an output cargo node. So the importer is what you use to input items into your network, just like a cargo node does. The exporter is what allows you to pull items out of your network, just like an advanced cargo node for output does as well. Now, the importer can handle up to 9 different cargo nodes sending items to it. They can all be the same item, they can all be different, but it can handle up to 9 different stacks at a time. The exporter can only handle 1 stack at a time coming out. Now, the network cell, for those of you who have played with Dank Tech, you're very familiar then with the concept of a storage cell. This storage cell is the same as a double chest, and as long as one storage cell is connected to a monitor, you can connect essentially an infinite number of network cells to each other, as long as one touches that monitor. Now, when you see what we get to in a little bit, you're not going to need millions of these things. Trust me, okay? Some of the more important parts of this, the crafting grid. This is a interactive with your network crafting grid. In other words, you can pull items right out of your network, put them up in here, make the item you're going to craft, and then click on the chest. So if I need some acacia wood slabs, I can grab 3 acacia planks out of my system, lay them across the bottom, hit craft, and down here I will get my planks, and we'll show you that in a little bit. The network grid shows you everything that's in your network, just like the CT access terminal does in Cargo Manager. Also, Cephy did it one step better. Not only can you sort by quantity, you can sort alphabetically. You can go from the most to the least or from A to Z. And you still have your ability to scroll through your pages as well. Now, the network memory shell. I'm going to compare this to a USB port that's on your computer. This allows you to insert memory cards to store one type of an item on there. You simply would take your storage card. You have to hold the item in your offhand and right-click it in the air. Don't hold it on a block or on the ground. Right-click it in the air and then insert that storage card right here in the center. Now, if you have the items in your inventory, you can simply input them here. If you want to withdraw them, you can pull them out here. If they're connected to your network, the network automatically will start filling that card once it detects it's in a slot. Imagine the network cards, look at them as USB flash drives, and they come in varying sizes. So let's take a look at the size of the cards that come in networks. The first one you start with holds 4,000 items, well, really 4,096, so 4 megabytes worth of items. From there, you can upgrade by using multiple network cards. So you need 3 4Ks, 4 optic glass, 2 aluminum brass. That will bring you up to a 32K memory card or flash drive, however you want to look at this. You can take these cards and move them to any other network memory shell, whether it's in your network, your friend's network, or you want to sell it through the server. Somebody else can put it into their network memory shell and either add to it, or the new items I'm about to show you, pull the items off of your memory card. So, for example, we have the network wipers that come in 4 different speeds, where this one can remove 1 stack at a time. This one will remove 3. This one can remove 9. And this last one can remove 27. Now, there is a bit of a cost as these upgrade. You want faster USB moving, network moving of items? Well, it's going to cost you as we get a little bit up here towards the end. So, to make one wiper is a network memory shell, the network bridges, some optic stars, which is now the star, optic cable, optic glass. But to get to the second level, it's 9 memory wipers. Now you might say, okay, well, how come one can do 1 stack per tick and it takes 9 to make 3? Well, there's a reason why. Just hang tight. If you want to make the next level of 9, you'll need more. And ultimately, to get to the 27 stacks, you're going to need 9 more. So yes, it's 729 1 stack per tick wipers to get there. May seem like a lot, but the ability to transfer over 1,600 items per Slimefun tick, there's nothing in Slimefun that does that, to my knowledge. So I don't have a problem with that price. I'm good. All right, let's go over here and take a look at the network. Now, we've set up a basic conglomerate of just about everything here just to show you. So I went out mining the other day and I grabbed all my diamonds and threw them in here, and I had about 1 billion diamond blocks. Let's just say I was mining for a long time. Now I'm going to turn this on. So we're going to have everything come into our network importer. And as you can see, they're coming in a stack every Slimefun tick. Now, every single network cell, there's no rhyme or reason as far as which one gets filled first. It is pretty random. However, you can set these up as vanilla sorters. For example, if all I wanted in this chest were granite with 1 stack of diamonds, you would do the same thing you would do with a hopper sorting system by only allowing granite and 1 stack of diamond blocks to go in here. I also have another storage unit that has quite a few different items. So until that stack hits 64, those items will continue to flow into this network cell. Should all 64 get filled and there are no further available slots, it will bleed over into the next network cell. Now, one nice thing about the network cell is when you've got enough of them to hold all of your items, you really don't care which one they're in. Now, if you're like me and you can be a little anal retentive about it, you might want to know. And that way you can put signs on these. And again, as long as one is touching here, all of these will continue to receive and send items out. So you just have to figure out how to get them all touching. So maybe you build a straight wall up and you can hook one around and you can design them any old way that you want. But however you want to connect them, as long as they're all touching each other, they will move items back and forth. Now, they are also capable of being used with infinity expansion storage units. So let's grab a sign here. Let's see, sapling sign. Here we go. Now, you do have to put the first 2 items into the infinity expansion storage cells to get the network to send items in. So once I put in 2, that second one registers as a block diamond. Once an actual storage unit has been selected by the network, in other words, it's a valid cell, it's ready to receive, the storage units from Infinity Expansion get priority over the network cells. So right now, every Slimefun tick, I'm getting 64 more diamond blocks into this reinforced storage unit. If you want to stop it, you have 2 options: mine the unit or shut off the input. Once you shut off the input or mine the unit up, then it will revert back to going to the network cells. If I have a second storage unit, then it will be kind of like a round robin between the 2. If I have a third, and so on. So if I want to mine this up, let's see, so I should have about 6,000 diamonds in there. Now they're going back into the network cells. All right. I can also move the items back out of here if I want. I can set this node. Let's see, we have an input node, right? Let's see here. Oops, and I broke it off. Sorry about that. All right. So we're going to whitelist it to channel 2. We're blacklisted on 2, so we can pull them right back out, of course, like you normally would. You can also hook up another network importer or exporter. I could send them to here as well if I want to put it on channel 2. If I put this one on round robin, it'll start to import it. Is that chest filled already? Yes, it is. Okay, how many diamonds we got left? 4,098. Are we connected with the network? It looks like we are. Oh, there we go. So now we're getting diamonds in. So you can have multiple importers into your network as well. You don't have to run just one, you can run more. Now, you'll notice this is not connected to either our monitor or any other part except for the bridges below. Okay, as long as this is connected to the bridge, it will still run. As long as the monitor is connected to the bridge, I can come back now and attach the storage unit here, and I'll start getting diamond blocks. If I were to have put it just on the bridge, I'm not receiving any more diamonds. So storage units do have to be connected to a bridge or to the network. My gosh, I just forgot the name of it. It does have to be connected to the monitor in order to be able to receive items. Once it's off the monitor, it will not receive. And as you can see, there's none going in. Now let's go over to the network card. So let's see, do I have some diamond blocks? Let's grab some diamond blocks, shall we? So let's put one in my offhand. And we're going to tie diamond blocks to the network memory card. Only one item can be tied to any network card. Now, I can remove all of these items off of here and change that particular item, but it does have to be completely drained. You also have to have the cards completely drained to use them to upgrade or as part of the crafting of the upgraded tier. So using our network, excuse me here, let me get something again. Using our network memory wiper, if I put, you know what, let's put some items in here first. How about that? So we're going to fill this up. Now the network wiper, which one did I place down here? Okay, so we have, I believe this is, yes, 27 stacks per Slimefun tick. It's going to go really fast. So we need to get this up to at least 54 stacks just to have a chance to see it going. So we need over 3456. Once that's filled up over that number, we'll see just how fast we can pull items back into the network. Okay, here we go. Done. We just moved a double chest of items in 1 second. Talk about impressive. I can't even do that fast. Now, granted, I have to make a lot of them, but to me, it would be worth it. If I'm going to sell somebody 100,000 quartz on my server, and I put them on a card, do you think I want to be pulling those off 1 or 2 stacks at a time? No, no, no. I want them off quick. So not only that, if you have a bunch of those network cards filled, let's say you're making cobble and you're storing them up for some insane build and you've got 50 billion of them on network cards of the same size, well, throw them into one of your network cells. I mean, literally, this thing really is an infinite storage unit. Like I said, it's cargo meets chest terminal meets boomer. I can tell you guys from having spent the last week working with Sefi on this and going through and tweaking everything, I'm thoroughly impressed. I'm going to be adding this to my private Slimefun server that I play on when it's just me. I'm also going to be encouraging the Royale MC server to add this. Now it's up to Lucky. We'll find out. But if you have any comments, ideas, suggestions, feedback you want to give Sefi, please leave them in the comments below. Send them to the Slimefun add-on Discord. He'd love to hear it, and I'd love to hear your suggestions and ideas as well. But as always, when we're playing Slimefun, you gotta go boomer or you gotta go home. Infinity items, baby. We'll see you later.